I would be remiss, and I'd probably come under a pretty considerable attack if I didn't just acknowledge up front a core truth of metabolic science and also of neuroscience, frankly, which is that calories in versus calories out, meaning how many calories you ingest versus how many calories you burn, is the fundamental and most important formula in this business of fat loss and weight management in general. There's simply no way around the fact that if you ingest far more calories than you burn, you're likely to gain weight. And a good portion of that weight is likely to be adipose tissue, fat. It's also true that if you ingest fewer calories than you burn, that you will lose weight and that a significant portion of that will come from body fat. What portion depends on a number of factors, but that simple formula is important.
So up to this point, I've talked about a number of factors that can have a major impact on your overall health and wellness. And there are many different ways to optimize each of those factors in your life. We can discuss strategies that are going to help you get better sleep and find ways that are going to allow you to implement getting more exercise into your life. But at the end of the day, when it comes to weight management, we have to understand that the core biological truth of calories in, calories out does matter. Now, I will say calories in, calories out doesn't always work perfectly because there's so many factors that play into that. But if you were trying to lose weight or maintain your weight, it's something that you should apply some attention to in order to understand your energy needs. That doesn't mean that you're going to have to count every single calorie that you eat for the rest of your life. That's impossible, and quite frankly would be ridiculous if you had to do that. I'm very aware that most people feel like they have a life that is crazy and unpredictable. And so what I'm about to say may sound very unattainable at this point in your life. If you really want to know your caloric energy needs, track your food intake for a week. It doesn't have to be perfect. It'll just give you more awareness of how many calories you're taking in. It will help you to plan out some of your meals for that week so that every meal isn't a surprise. And having a plan will relieve some of the stress you have going into this. I know some people are listening to this and saying, you're crazy. Because I've heard stories of people saying that their dinner some nights are just the leftovers their kids leave on their plate, which can sometimes be hot dogs and macaroni, which might not be on your eating plan for that week. So I get it. But it's very helpful to find some type of autopilot for your exercise and nutrition so you don't have to continuously think about what you're going to eat and how you're going to exercise to live a healthy life. Once you figure out your healthy autopilot, it makes living a healthy life a lot easier. Doesn't mean you're going to be immune to wanting to eat pizza or desserts or other goodies, but it might make you feel a little less guilty when you do indulge in that stuff because it's a choice, because you're not doing it all the time and you're allowing yourself to enjoy that aspect of life every now and then. Nothing's perfect and we're always working to make ourselves better. I'm sure just like me, you've been frustrated many, many times throughout your health and wellness journey, but we have to learn from those things that make us frustrated so that we can live healthier lives. Get after it.